The Global Compact for Migration and the Global Compact on Refugees are responses of the international community to one of the most pressing issues of our time. Both express the willingness of governments, UN agencies, and civil society organizations to address the needs of migrants and refugees in a humane and fair way, even if both have some shortcomings. This story began in 2015 when more than 1 million refugees and migrants arrived in Europe. 1 million is not a large number for a whole continent. Many non-European countries host several millions of refugees, but in Europe, this sudden influx was perceived as both an identity and a political crisis. In September 2016, in New York, the international community launched two parallel UN processes, one on migration, the other one on refugees. After 2 years of consultation and negotiations, both agreements came into being. The Compact on Refugee is focused on international solidarity and how protracted refugee crises can be better funded. Very often, refugees remain in asylum for 10 years or more, but funding from donor countries decreases after 5 years, leaving many refugees destitute. So, for example, 4 million refugee children are currently out of school, which is just unacceptable. The Compact on Migration is a much more ambitious and aspirational document which deals with all aspects of migration. It takes into account the positive facets of migration and its challenges. It strikes a good balance between the human rights of migrants and the security concerns of states. But the adoption of the compacts is not the end of the road, it is just the beginning.